Jupiter, Venus, and Mercury are cozying up together this weekend in a rare triple planetary huddle that's got a lot of folks excited. For more on this and other planetary news, we're joined now in Montreal by Andrew Fazekas, also known as the Night Sky Guy and an astronomy expert with National Geographic. Andrew, it's great to see you. Explain what this triple planet conjunction, I believe they're calling it. What is that?
Right. So what a conjunction really is it's when we have multiple planets in the sky appear to huddle together. So they're really like congregating in one small part of the sky and becomes quite eye-catching. So folks will definitely notice that there are three star-like objects in the low northwestern sky just after sunset. You really can't miss it because they're just so beautifully huddled together. Now this is an optical illusion, Brad, though, because these planets aren't physically close together in space. They're separated by many millions of kilometers. And just to give you an idea, Mercury is about 100 million kilometers from Earth, while Jupiter is a whopping 800 million kilometers away from us. So there's a vast difference in space between them.
But it sure looks beautiful when you line them up in this these photos that we're showing folks now. How rare is a conjunction such as this?
Yeah, well, you usually get every year or so maybe two planets that come together fairly close to the sky. But to have three like this, the last time we had three close like this was in 2011, and we won't get one this tight, a conjunction this tight, until the year 2026. So 13 years to wait till the next one. So don't miss this show.
Let's talk about something that was happening with the moon, a lunar event. To talk to us about that. What happened?
Yeah, this has been making a lot of chatter on the internet. The fact that there was the brightest flash, an explosion on the moon seen at least in the last decade. It was so bright. It happened on March 17th, and it was recorded by NASA ground-based telescopes. It was just a small backyard-sized telescope that they watched the moon with, and they noticed a flash, a 1-second flash, little point of light on the moon, the face of the moon. But it was so bright that if anyone on the world was looking up at the moon at just the right moment, they would have seen it with the naked eye. That's how bright this flash was.
And what caused it?
Well, they think it was a small rock, about 1.5 feet wide, and it weighed about 40 pounds, and it smashed into the moon at speeds of 56,000 miles per hour. And with that kind of power, it had about five kilotons of TNT worth of explosive power in it. And that's what caused this miniature explosion on the moon. And right now, NASA's sending an orbiter to take snapshots of that region to see if there was a crater form.
That's going to be neat. Listen, Andrew, if you were someone who wasn't looking up at the moon at that point, where can we go to see more pictures of this?
Folks can go to my website, thenightskyguy.com. I've got links to all these stories that I've been writing about, and it's really amazing. You can look up at the moon, and there's about 300 flashes that have occurred in the last decade alone. So you never know what you can see in the night sky.
I'll be checking out your website for sure. Andrew Fazekas, also known as the Night Sky Guy and astronomy expert with National Geographic. Andrew, always a pleasure. Thanks.
My pleasure. Clear skies.